Good morning everybody, I hope you're all good, and 24 hours of the Fashion Week 2022 event in Pokemon GO is about to kick off. Let's check out our stats before we begin a solid 24 hours of non-stop Pokemon GO. So we've hit 17,000 kilometers walked, 405,638 Pokemon caught, stops visited for 318,000, which is actually could be better considering how many I live on top of. 383 on top of that. And then XP, which I'm not really overly concerned with, is 376,481,000 or so. We are in need of everything, and I mean everything. Spawns, quests, eggs, raids. We are going balls to the wall over the next 24 hours, and I want to be able to not feel my legs when I have to live stream Yveltal Raid Hour, which would have happened earlier this week for you guys. Wish me the best of luck. I hope you enjoyed the Fashion Week, because by the time you see this video, it will be nearly the end of it. We might as well check out the Furfrou encounters. So we're starting in 473 scene, and we've got quite a few trims, and I did make the point a couple of weeks ago, I forgot to get the French exclusive trim while I was in France, not once but twice this year. Our starting Stardust is 869,000. Nice. Very much a case of, I want a shiny Yveltal, I want the shiny Furfrou as many as we can get, I want the shiny Diglett, I want the shiny Absol, we want everything. It's about beating last year's record. I think it was like 8 or 9 shinies or so, and a lot of new ones, so this year's got a lot to live up to. And Blitzle immediately spawning isn't a shiny. There's a new Pokemon that seems to be everywhere. Actually, there's an Absol at my house, so we'll go over there. Glameow has appeared. I was just going to say, the one spawn that we do not care for is Gothita. It's the biggest disappointment for this event, but 2 Furfrou checks. Yeah. Oh, that's a Glameow. That's disappointing. Can it be Furfrou, please? Yeah, it's not shiny. Where is this Absol? There's plenty of shinies to go around. We need as many shinies as we can get. There's a Murkrow. Are we going to have to cross over? For God's sake, there's the Absol. Oh, it's not shiny. But it is wearing aviators, which is rather snazzy. Word is this is Perma Boost 1XL. I do actually need Absol XL. I need a hundo. I wouldn't say no to a costume hundo of this thing. It's decent. We obviously do have some special research that should be somewhere. There we go, Fashion Week. So I think we crack on with that. Here is the brand new Pokemon, and I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of it, but Marini, whatever it's called. It's like, I did hear somewhere that this actually eats Corsola. It is like a poison water type starfish sort of thing, but it does look fantastic, and it evolves into Toxapex. No XL for it, into the decks at 8 minutes past 10. Ooh, Diglett. Do you know what? Here's a fact for you. I haven't had a Cantonian shiny Diglett since 2019, when it was first released, and I got 12 in 2 days. Maybe over 3 years later, we can actually get one with the top hat, thank you. It's 0 star. Hooray! There's one at the bandstand, and there's a Furfrou, which seems to be black. It's a black shiny. Weird. I'll restart my game then, maybe my game's broken. Thank you, Malcolmore. That's actually Mally nowadays, on the Patreon squad from the land down under. Yveltal! First chance shiny Yveltal for the first time. 2148 is actually not terrible. 2160 is the hundo. So we are getting very close to best friends as well. We'll probably get that on Raid Out, to be honest. Let's see what we got. We got the Traveller badge, obviously, because England to Australia, please be the Bacon Bird. Not shiny, first raid. But 2148 isn't terrible, but I want the shundo of this thing. Seriously. We have just been alerted to a 100% IV Gothita. Which I know is not exactly the most amazing thing in the world, but we'll take it to kickstart the day. Meanwhile, Krogunk, not shiny from research. What about Krogunk, not shiny from incense? First one isn't shiny, and also haven't seen a single Curlier yet. So maybe it's just the beginning of the event, you know? Start of the event, problematic. Murkrow, not shiny, second quest. Murkrow not shiny. And finally, of this batch, ooh, Krogunk, Still no shiny yet, but it's early days. It's early hours. No, that's 7:41. Obviously can't be shiny. 185, there it is. Good old Gothita. I don't actually have a hundo Gothita, so this will be a fresh hundo for me. And I apologise if the camera's being out of focus. I swear it's like misbehaving seriously badly today. No XL because it's so low level, but that is a 4-star Gothita. Nice win for the day. Certainly, I know hundos can be like, you know, whatever, but it's still, it's something ticked off. Something for the 24 hours already. Hundo in the bag, beautiful. And more importantly, Furfrou, not shiny. We've done powering up Pokemon, we've caught Pokemon, we've done a certain amount of excellence, and now we get to battle this other the cool trainer, and we get 10,000 Stardust. I don't have star pieces running, but who cares? What's the encounter? Be a shiny Absol. Wishful thinking. Let's see if that Absol was actually decent or not. It was very much not. Sadly, it would be nice to get a good IV one of those, but as it stands now, we're good, we've done the timed research. Now the actual event grind can begin. Bad news, the rain has arrived as LostLucan. Thank you very much for sending through an Yveltal, which is dead. Wow, 2097 is poor. The rain is less than ideal in this sort of circumstance. At least it's early and during the day, not like it was for the Rocket one at the end of last year during the night sesh. Please be the white shiny. Come on. I feel like the Yveltal's going to make me work for it. Thank you to Zophie for the possibly shiny Furfrou from a raid. Yes, I know it's full odd shiny from a raid, but it's 24-hour grind. We've just got to go with it. Any chance is a good chance. I was hoping that would have brought something through. 1153 I don't think is overly good either. We've got an Yveltal raid on top of this ship, so we're jumping into that next. Yveltal very much smashed. It did a focus blast, that one, so anybody with a rock or ice type got minced. 2640 is dead. Weather boost is 2701. But a couple of Patreon peeps jumped in, including Bearders. There we go. So I think we hit Ultra Friends on that one, which is cool. Most damage. Oh yes, come on. Go. Bacon Bird. Alas, no. Any joy for you? Yes! Yes, bring me the sparkle. Nice. Show me. Oh,
one and done.
Yes. One. As you can see, one of the sickest shinies in the game. No doubt. We've got more quests to go and check, more raids to scope, and more spawns to check, because an hour in and no shiny is not good enough. Thank you, Spindiana, coming through with another Yveltal raid. By the way, Lewis just managed to bag a shiny Spearow, 2621. So the first hour and a half or so, he's getting my style of luck. Ear Waterfall was in that way with a big one. Cool, 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 but be white. No, I have a feeling, I just said to Lewis, I think this one will start slow and then gather momentum. I genuinely think the night shift for this one is going to be where it's at. Quickly just saying, Daily Adventure Incense is going down for the Tuesday. Will it be as good as it was this time last week for Test Your Metal?
No.
Unlikely.
15 minutes later.
And that was a complete waste of 15 minutes of my life. I'm going to jump into the Yveltal raid from Newcombs. Let's go. Appreciate the invite. Took a bit of time. I missed loads of spawn checks. 2667. Give me something shiny. It's been nearly 2 hours and no shiny whatsoever. Still nothing. And Yveltal being a 1 in sort of 25 or so is probably the best option. We'll do one throw. We've got 2 in-person ones that we can go and hit. Smash the excellent. Please just catch. In-person Yveltal smashed, and we will make our way to Lamas to do one more. 2684, 2648 I was actually seeing. Very bad start. Please give me the Bacon Bird. No. We are just over 2 hours in. 6 minutes past 12, and as you can see, this miserable British grace, rainy weather. Look at it. It's awful. And I haven't brought the umbrella out quite yet. But it does mean we can pause, put a lure down, done the rocket stop, and now actually remoting an Absol. And we'll remote some Yveltal because I'm not walking through this. It's quite heavy rain. 2 hours, 1 hundo. It could be worse. I won't say the analogy on YouTube that I gave just a few minutes ago. join me inside of a bush. It's not really where I thought I'd be spending some of the day. Another Yveltal raid. So let's hope for some sparkles in the bush. Right. We're leaving the bush for an umbrella. Drastic changes made, umbrella and jacket acquired. But, Charlie Lucy, come on, deliver me the shiny. Yes! Frickin' finally! Let's get the screen record on that. Hallelujah, we finally got a shiny. Charlie Lucy, thank you so much. Yes! That thing looks honestly just incredible. Like, one of the wildest shinies I think I've seen. Excellent throw, pineapple throw, guaranteed catch, but finally, an hour and 40 minutes into the challenge, we've got a shiny. We're not completely out of the water. It is terrible stats though, like 11, 11, 11. Brilliant, but Charlie Lucy, much appreciated. We were going to go quest hunting and checking spawns and stuff, but I don't know, like the spawns just seem really weird and kind of broken. After trekking around a little bit, checking some quests, finding out that some quests don't give you event field research tasks, which is great. Look who decided to show up. Yes! So first wild shiny is very much a copy-paste of last year. Kirlia. It is a beautiful blue. Actually, almost the same blue as my phone case. With the umbrella kind of propped in the lee of my shoulder and my neck. I'm looking a little bit strange. We're going to catch it. There we go. Because Kirlia so far has proven quite a tricky sod to catch. But 1XL for it. And it's a dirty 1-star. It's a shame that they're letting us evolve Krogunk to Toxicroak, but you can't evolve Kirlia to the Gardevoir. Anyway, it's the first wild shiny of the day, which is sweet. Back to back? Alas no. Alas no! Blitzel, and we've got a Yveltal raid. Let's do that! Give me the bacony bird. That shiny actually is perfect for the lucky trade I got with Ian Vassifal. Be white, come on! No, not this time round. While we wait to do more Yveltal raids, I think we should evolve to get one of the new costume shinies. I say new, they're allowing you to evolve this one. We've actually got 3 with the hats. It's actually a 3-star one, that's not too bad. Yeah, 2 from last year and then, oh my god, I didn't even check that one from last year. That was a 2% IV from 2020. We're going to evolve the 3-star one up to a Toxicroak costumed shiny, which I think would be pretty sweet. It's like poisonous horn, or it has on its head, kind of breaks through the hat. It's a bit of a weird design, but there you go. It was hovering in the air for a minute there. It's a nice shiny. It's a great shiny family. I'm glad the costume kind of gets its little addition there. Yveltal raids. My thanks to the casual Coops himself for this Yveltal of 2156. Not so good. Will it be shiny though? Most damage, look at that, boy, yeah. Right, come on. Be the white one. No, you bastard. Right, Yveltal smashed. We had a whole squad of content creator pals in there, and my umbrella's going to fly away as I get 26-25, which is just god awful. Stay there, umbrella. Right, will it be shiny before we have to dash up the road to avoid A, the rain, and B, get the hundo Kirlia? Yes, shiny. Another one for trade, but this one's a weather boosted, so Ian, if you've got a weather boosted one, nice. We can get the spicy, weather boosted, lucky, shiny Yveltal in the bag. I want the shundo of it, to be honest. I'm going to raid the 2 weeks it's here. I'm dropping so much coin on this thing. 5XL because we've got a Mega Houndoom evolved for some XL boosts, and this one is slightly better than the last one at 11, 12, 12. Amazing. Surprise here is that we've got 10 10Ks. This is the stack of stuff from actually all over Europe. Austria, France, Germany, everywhere. Because, yeah, camera's out of focus. JahnHH, nice. I wanted to actually get some 7km regs on the go, and now we can do that. Mindfo, I need the XL for it. We're going to miss the Absol that was on the incense, unfortunately. Okay. Take whatever eggs we can get. JahnHH, cool. Maybe a hundo potential in there. Beldum, I think that's the Adventure Sync. Maybe. Archon, could have been shiny. And Mindfu again. How many freaking Mindfu do you want? Any of them any good? No, 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 no. No, it's a load of dead stats. Curlier, Shiny Shinx, Raid, come on. No, damn. I'm thinking about going and grabbing some lunch very soon, but doing an in-person Butterfree raid because at the moment, it's basically the only raid around. You saw me doing a Diglett and a couple of Shinx raids. There is basically no level 5s dotted around. There's a load of Mega Lopunny, which I think is the only shiny eligible raid boss I don't really want to do. What's the Butterfree going to be? 1008. I have no idea if that's any good at all. By the way, we didn't quite make it to the Hundo Curlier in time. That's what you get for doing too many Yveltal raids. Will it be shiny from a raid though? Would have been nice, but I don't think so. It is currently 10 to 4 in the afternoon, which means we're approaching the halfway point very, very shortly. But, as you can see, we're still inside. So, very soon we'll be able to head back out. Just finished editing the video for Tuesday night, and now I've got to begin the process of exporting and sorting the thumbnail. But we have been raiding and luring, and unfortunately nothing's come through. Not even a shiny Yveltal has blessed us, so thanks everybody who's been chucking invites my way. It's muchly appreciated. Been doing Absol, been doing Shinx, and some other bits and pieces. Mostly Yveltal, I have to say, trying to get all the raid invites. And the lures have brought in very little apart from Glameow. I'm going to say it now, Glameow is the big problem for this event. Not even, I thought Gothita would be the problem, but no, Glameow is just everywhere. Red. Damn it. Very soon we'll be able to head back out and continue the grind, and then we are not stopping. I have to apologise for sort of this little section of the 24-hour grind that's a little bit sort of play from home, but we have been luring and raiding. As we're exporting, come on Sue, I believe. Ooh, it's not a white Yveltal. We're really close to being able to be done, so 4:15, I reckon we'll be back out in 15 minutes or so, which will mean we've spent about 2 hours getting this bloody video sorted, but necessity of being a content creator, unfortunately. Anyway, hoodies on, we were just about to go and throw the shoes on to go and head back outside, and this is reminiscent of a previous 24-hour grind, isn't it? A shiny Voltorb in the flat before we even head out. Yes, blue balls. Why not blue ball for a blue ball? There we go. That's hopefully a good omen saying get outside, mate, but it's not event related whatsoever, so we are actually going to have to clear out the storage. Oh my god. But there's a double Absol. Let's go and do those. Okay, having exited the house, I'm immediately regretting not picking up a jacket. It's actually cold. But we've got JT Valor, we've got True Inferno, we've got Landor Alpha as a little bit of a content creator squad, and then Michelle and Kitty Bear 77 from the Patreon squad, both of them from the Patreon squad. So thanks for jumping in on one of the Absols, and I'm hoping the other one hasn't despawned. 1427, I think it's 1446 or something. Red with the aviators, please. Damn you. And the second one, so let's go and get our jacket. We have to thank 8-Bit Crypt, also Jamal from the Way Spotters podcast for jumping in, and then Mythical Hitch, Kyla, and I forget the last person. Well done, Jamal, final strike boy with the Shadow Machamp. Ta-da! No. I was rather hoping for a more spectacular outro there. Okay, so I was just going through the catches for the day, transferring stuff, clearing out the space, and what greeted me when I was searching through my zero attack stat Pokemon, searching for PvP IVs, was one hell of a good trophy actually. So look at this, a 0% costume Blitzel, which I checked, we got the 100%er last year. So that is now the full IV range covered. 0% costumed Blitzel. Sadly, not a shiny. That would have been insane. But this was caught while I was editing. I was just catching stuff. This came off a lure, I think. So that's quite cool. We've had a 0%. We've had a hundo. I think 1 hundo today. 2 shinies and this, or 4 shinies if we include the Yveltal. So I think that's pretty solid. Speaking of shinies, unfortunately tonight is Minccino Spotlight Hour, which is nothing worth shouting about, so that might be raid time. I'm hoping there are several raids around. Okay, Newcombs, pull through. Bring me the shiny Yveltal. We are 2 in like 10 raids, and our own in-person Yveltal, Dunzo. With a bad CP again of 2640. Obviously, another hundo would be great, but a shundo? Please, Ian with the final strike. Will it be shiny though? It's not. I feel like I got a way to go, but I'm hoping the invites keep coming through. Hit up another in-person Yveltal. I very much feel a lot of this video will be Yveltal raids, just because it's Yveltal. 2670. So we had a nice motley crew in there of the Incensed Podcast, Patreon Squad, JT Valor, Landor Alpha. It was a nice solid squad. Be the shiny one. Yes! Boom! Shiny number 3 of Yveltal from my own in-person raid. Hallelujah! Oh, nice. Feels good. Feels good to know you've got spares for trades, because the hundo is 2701, so that's 31 CP off. Only 3 XL for the weather boost. It's 89 percenter, I think. Could be worse for a shiny. Nice. Let me know how you're doing for Yveltal shiny at this point, because it is here for another sort of week. Ooh, it's a Furfrou, but it's not shiny. Haven't seen or heard of too many people getting shiny Furfrou, so it is very much a full odds jobby. 6 PM should mean Minccino Spotlight Hour. But actually, I'm going to go and chase those level 5 raids and hope that some more invites come my way, because Minccino Research Day was, February 2020. It's been loads of events. It's a very common spawn. Got many shinies. Got a hundo. We are well over a quarter of the way in. Apart from shiny Yveltal, not the most amazing 24-hour grind so far, I have to say. Meow. I despise that this thing's the most common spawn of this event. Truly deep hatred for them all. Okay, the one kind of spotlight hour where I'm like, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Walk through Walpole, done about 30 checks. Sparkles. So, spotlight hour has pulled through in literally no time whatsoever. Little shiny Minccino, which I will not say no to. It adds to the total for the 24 hours. Why couldn't it have been like Absol with 0-star shiny Minccino? Nice. What about Glameow? Oh dear, why am I torturing myself like this by checking Glameow? I am the worst. Smashing squad of 6 there, taking down that in-person Yveltal. Well, I was in person, the others were all invites, but thanks Casual Coops and 2135 is dead. Very dead indeed. It's like crack, yo, we're nearly besties, mate. From the Whale Laws podcast, where I said JT, I've got a rare XL candy. Oh my god. JT Valor was in there, Sue and Charlie Lucy. I'm hoping I can repay people's shiny luck. But the most damage is done by me with a battery pack that's playing silly buggers and not charging my phone properly. Come on, shiny. Damn it. Wishful thinking. Anyway, we'll catch this. I'm going to check the raid scene, because there were a couple of 3-stars dotted around that I was interested in. Yes, you saw that right. Back-to-back shiny Yveltal. Thanks Gabriella and Marin VL for those invites. Still going to do more, but we are just doing, I think this is level 3 actually, the new mon. The new mon is a level 3. Well, that is 7 o'clock. Spotlight hour has finished, and it went rather well, but that's an easy quest. I would call that rather successful. 2 shiny Yveltal and the Minccino, so 3 shinies in the hour. A lot of Yveltal rares, so I appreciate everybody sending those through. The sun is going down, so we're already getting into the night shift, as you can see. Probably one more lap of the park is able to be done. Alright, daylight is really going away now, and Sammy, are you going to bring me a 2111? Right, I'm hoping for a shiny. Fingers crossed, because there is an Absol that has about 2.5 minutes remaining here, and I would quite like to do the raid. Damn, it's not a shiny. Right, I'm going to try my best to throw counterclockwise. Excellent golden Raz. A 1 roll, a 2 roll, and a 3 roll. Always change the direction of your spin throw if you're having trouble catching a legendary. 4XL and 22. I don't want the Glammeow. No. Give me the Absol raid. I don't care if I have to do it by myself. 10 seconds, come on. That's calling it in clutch. Whew. Forgotten the irritation of filming at night, actually. Trying to find somewhere that's got good illumination is tricky, but 7 kilometer eggs, but there's Diglett without the hat. Oh, okay, are they just going to not show the costumes? If these don't have the costumes on them, I'm tweeting Niantic because, you know, I bought incubators for them, and none of them seem to have costumes. No shiny as of yet. Shinx. Okay. I am a little bit concerned. There's 8 of them. So this might be the last one. Progunk again. Okay. So the costumes have now appeared. Thank God for that. I was really actually quite concerned. Anything remotely decent? Alas, no. A load of diddly squat. What about the wild one? Let's restock on eggs. We've got some news, ladies and gentlemen. So, find some light. Perfect. Loath8, aka VGE from the live streams, who jumped on, okay, this is why you do this, jumped on the donation raid slot stuff for Katana Raid Hour last week. Just sent me a raid invite. I'm 98% sure I saw 2160, which is the hundo for non-boosted. Let's see if I was right. So, level up, Loath8, thank you very much for the invite. Either way, if I'm a complete idiot and didn't look at the numbers right, but I'm fairly confident I saw 2160. Please be white. Come on, be a shiny. Oh my god. It's a hundo Yveltal. Okay. Hundo Yveltal. Not shiny. Oh, come on. One shot. One shot for the shundo. Down. I'm hoping for many more. That was horrendous. This is why you don't throw on camera. Donk. Immediate breakout. Come on. We don't have many Pokeballs. Don't have as many Pokeballs as we usually do. Oh, nice, excellent though. I love Yveltal, as I've been prattling off rage. It's one of my favourite legendaries. We managed to bag 2 hundos when it was here in May last year. If we can get a 3rd without lots of problems, that'll be rather good. Excellent throw with it, a big circle. Come on, I beg. I don't want this thing to... I might put my camera down and put it somewhere. That was horrendous. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down somewhere. Ah, we don't need to. The bad throw gets it. Okay, please say I actually remember the numbers correctly. Yes! Loath8, thank you so much. That's okay, this is actually my first hundo Yveltal from a remote raid invite. The other 2 were in-person raids that I did while out on the grind back in May of 2021. Loath8, welcome to the Hundo Legendary Collection. That's brilliant, and we could max it instantly if we wanted to. We may save that for the live stream, which you will have already seen. But oh my god, hundo Yveltal. Second of the 24-hour grind, but nice. And Absol, shiny. Okay, we'll check this cluster since we're here on camera, because Butterfree boost. Oh my god! No way! Yes! Butterfree coming through clutch with the shiny. You little adorable little beauty. No way. I couldn't really. Oh, that was a horrendous throw, Milo. Although we've seen horrendous throws can catch stuff. It wasn't like the other Butterfrees in breaking out. No way. Hundo Yveltal followed by shiny Butterfree. What on earth was that luck? That's nuts. Let's see if we can fluke anything else from this cluster. Why not? Oh, there's another raid invite. Okay. We might have to check and see who that is. It's Karen with a. Oh, we've got 70 seconds on that lobby. Plenty of time. So we can shiny check. I don't really want to do the clay meows, but if it's for the sake of the clip, we might actually have to. Right. Let's do that other raid, because trust me, one hundo. Let's keep going. We've also got an in-person raid hatching in about 8 minutes, which we'll get back to. Whale building. Nice building. Karen, let's see if you can bring me the hundo lot back to back. Of course. Are you kidding me? One raid after the hundo, shiny. I swear it's always like this with me. But that is Yveltal shiny number 6. 6 shiny Yveltal in the bag. Karen, thank you for the shiny. Yveltal still likes me. Yes. I'm actually on such a buzz right now. This is so good. Carry me through the night session. Yes. I need some better light for this. I'm going to wander over here. Look at this lobby. We've got True Inferno. We've got JT Gilly. We've got JT Valor. We've got Trainer Tips. Nick in there. We've got Alison Becker. We've got... I forget your name. Sorry. A lot of numbers. I don't want to do the maths on that. We've got Bearders. And we've got some rando as well. A nice lobby of 9 there. 5 content creators. Somebody better get a shiny out of that or a hundo. Best of luck, peeps. Let's go! Maybe I have to do like that. That's better lighting. There we go. Super high angle. We've still got 13 hours to go. We're not even quite halfway yet. My energy levels are good. I might nip home just to have a toilet break and stack up on some provisions. Do we count the Yveltal shinies in the total? Because technically it's a brand new raid boss, brand new shiny, and I have been using my time to raid it, so I think we'll include, how many shiny Yveltal we get versus the wild spawns, because I think we're up to 4 or 5 wild shinies, which is actually not too bad, given that it's been 11 hours, actually. Down it goes. Be a good IV. 2110. It could be drastically better, but very best of luck, peeps. Nice level up with Trainer Tips. That's a rare occurrence. What a finishing screen. Look at that. The white one? No, it's not a white one. That's fine. We'll catch this and move on. Taking the high angle approach. So, as you can see, 10 o'clock in the evening has now swung through. Halfway along the challenge, and feeling good. Nipped back home for the last sort of 40 minutes or so, cooked up some dinner, had some cold iced coffee. Actually changed, it's fashion week. I've changed the bottom half of my outfit to some nice tracksuit just to be more comfortable during the night session. New socks, new shoes. Got to keep the feet in check, We're working them. We're working our feet this day, I guess it is. So, as it stands, 4 wild shinies. Obviously, one was Spoiler Hour. Theoretically, only 2 event spawns, which is actually similar to last time. And then 6 Yveltal. which I will not say no to. So, halfway point, it's only going to get more quiet, more secluded as we go through the night, but I've got fully charged battery and everything. We're all good to go. Does Furfrou want to stop being a little bastard? So, 9 7-kilometer eggs. That was a Shinx. Diglett. Some sparkles. Good Digletts. Okay, I mean there's opportunity. There's a Krogan. We're back to normal. Back to normal. Diglett was supposed to be rarer. It's just a batch of Diglett. Okay. It really is. Oh my god. Another one? No, that was a Shinx. Okay, fine. So no shinies that batch, unfortunately. So any 100% eyes? No. Diddly squats. Right, we'll stock up again and then press on. Shiny of the final 50%, I don't know, past the halfway point. It sadly takes the total, the ratio 2 to 3 in terms of event versus non-event, because it's shiny Centurit. I don't remember the last time I got a shiny Centurit, and I don't know about you, I forget how nice shiny Centurit actually is. It's a beautiful sort of faded golden yellow at just about 8 minutes to 11 in the evening. Centurit in the bag. Absolutely terrible stats. That's the first shiny of kind of the night sesh. So, 11 o'clock. How many hours remaining? Some. 11. Thank you, Cherry, for what I hope is the shiny Absol. Something tells me I'm not going to get this one. Not today anyway. As it stands, I've put a little poll onto Twitter to see when I should use tomorrow's daily incense. And we've got 4 options of midnight, on the dot of midnight to round or bring in the new day, 3 AM because it's a very antisocial time, dawn because it might be quite a picturesque daily adventure incense, or the last 15 minutes is a mad dash. So we shall see in about an hour's time what the people decide. Absol. I must apologise and also blame the game for this, but the 9 7-kilometer eggs I had just hatched and didn't show the animations. Here's what we got. Let's see, there's no shinies. Right, a load of nothing. So, rinse and repeat, I think. Let's get some more eggs on and see how many more gifts we have available before actually quite good timing to restock in under 40 minutes. Ooh, and an invite, low 8, yes, pulling through. Genuinely, anybody who sends through raid invites throughout the day, even if I don't make it in, or if I jump in and jump out or whatever, hugely appreciated. Boy, True Inferno, come on man, I believe you can send me the ShinyLouGB back. 2130, not the best IV. I'm not on the board. That could be a good sign. Come on. Not yet, not yet. We'll get the shiny from True Inferno, I'm sure. botch the throw. The botch throw worked the last time. As you can see, people want it to be done 3 AM. Okay. And there is the Pokemon GO version of the what's the phrase? Not string, something or other at midnight, the calling or whatever. It's your daily spawn, which in my case is a level 1 Ghastly. It could be a Ditto. We shall see what the balloon is as well. So, midnight, we've got 10 hours to rock and roll. And first port of call is, I actually need to pop home because my feet are a little bit hurty. So, I'm going to take some painkillers. It's a Ghastly, it's a 3-star that should be thrown away, frankly. Quest, we'll throw that away as well. We've also got our research breakthrough to do. How nice indeed. What are you going to be, balloon? Something good? No. We shall see what the first shiny of the Wednesday is. I'm going to take some painkillers, have a bite to eat. Thank you to Sue, aka Hermes Ninja, for a Diglett raid while over a cup of coffee and also an espresso. Let's see, is it a Blue Nose? Still to get a shiny this side of, well, this side of midnight. It's only been 21 minutes. I don't play with the game noise on or music. And whenever I put it on for like incense spawns when I'm walking around and trying to be paying attention so I don't get run over. Or the daily adventure incense in particular so you don't miss a spawn. It freaks me out a little bit. Sue, thank you very much. Research breakthrough and a research task. The raid pass is literally the best thing because of course it's still Medicham and that's more like it. 405, if you were sort of more eagle-eyed, you may have noticed the hoodie I was wearing was different, and that's because it's new. The reason we're dropping this now is because this is the 24-hour grind logo. It showcases the day and the night cycle of the 24-hour grind with the colour palette of the sunrise and the moonrise, the day and the night, the teal and orange. I absolutely love this logo with the clock spiralling into oblivion in the middle. I mean, Francesco did a smashing job making this one, so thank you very much, mate. This is now available on my merch store. The link is in the description. You can see it on the screen here. And do you know what? Just because Espresso is my friend for 24-hour grind sesh, how about you use the code ESPRESSO for 15% off the merch store for the next week? You're welcome. The clock is ticking, time to grind, and that has never been more appropriate because the clock very much is ticking and I need to finish my coffees and stuff. I might drop some lures. Let's have a half-hour lure session, then we'll get back out. Right, it is actually 20 to 2 in the morning now. New quests and stuff to go and hunt, which should be very good, and aiming to not get mugged and lose the camera, because I'd quite like to keep the... Maybe I'll say you can nick the camera, but can I have the SD card? I'm thinking a good grind session, just under an hour and a half's time, then we'll drop the daily adventure incense and see if 3 AM is the golden hour, or golden 15 minutes, for the Galarian birds. We need a light, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm afraid it's another one to the total that's nothing to do with the Fashion Week. Oh, it's a level 1, it's a little level 1 Woobat. Nice. Alright, we're going to throw a little great ball at it, why not? That's Wild Shiny number 6, which isn't too shabby at all. So, perfect. Middle finger stat, it's the first shiny post midnight. That's what happens when you actually get off your arse and go around walking. Sweet. Nothing event related. Invites are coming in from Australia. Come on, be white. It was only a matter of time before this shiny appeared. It is of course the one and only, most common spawn of the bloody event. But at least it is an event mon. So Shiny Glaymeow picked up. I don't remember the last time I got one. I do remember we got Shiny Purugly, a couple of them, at Severe Safari Zone. It's an event shiny in the bag. That's all that matters. It's another wild one. Cool, cool, cool. And 1 star, but after however many I've clicked for various quests and stuff, that is long overdue, I have to be honest. And sorry, that was Sammy, SY89, I missed your invite. Why skitty in quests? Like, next dev diary, okay, I'd like to know what makes them consciously choose certain Pokemon to go into certain events and certain quests and things like that. I'd like to know the thought process behind that, because skitty to me makes 0 sense. Curlier, on the other hand, quality choice.
There's something in the
Of 3 o'clock, daily instance is going to go down. 15 minutes, we're going to see what appears. We'll check the first spawn. And let's go. Right, we are rocketing along now, okay? Let's check the first spawn, and then I need to go off camera. It's a Ghastly. Great.
15 minutes later.
I need to find some light. Cedric, thank you very much for the Yveltal raid. Obviously, we've now done the Daily Adventure Incense. Is this going to be bright enough? It's going to have to be. Be a shiny. Wishful thinking. 21-22. The Daily Adventure Incense actually brought in a couple of decent mons. Look, there's a Charizard and a Gengar in there, which is pretty good. A fair amount of Glaymeow, but way more Murkrow than I was expecting. I was fully expecting like 1/3 of it to be just Glaymeow. But we got some costume mons in there. Absol, Diglett, twice actually. So actually not the worst Daily Adventure Incense I've ever seen. Eggs! Let's hatch our first batch of eggs for the day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to 3/4 of the way through this 24-hour challenge at 4 in the morning. Not feeling too bad actually in terms of fatigue and everything. I think I've paced myself quite well this time, but this little bastard is the reason I now have no Great Balls to my name. I have very few Ultras as well. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's just one of the Niantic things where they go, this dog is going to be very difficult to catch. And seriously, no matter what level or CP or whatever IV, it requires a Golden Raz and perhaps an Ultra Ball to catch the damn thing. So I am very low on resources. We might not be able to catch much more, so it might be down to shiny checking for the last quarter of this challenge. Good to know that this is still a thing. Shadow Shinx, if you find it from the electric type grunt, will have the top hat on it, which is Joe. So Shadow Mon with a costume. Can you imagine if there's a Shadow Shiny available with Shinx and then they got the costume? How lit would that be? Adventure Sync being completely contrary, nearly 5 in the morning, we should have 9 7km eggs going off, but somehow one of them has got ahead of the rest. So, first up is a Diglett that will have a hat on it, trust. 360, are you good? No, you're not good. Where are the rest? Just, how have they not hatched? I don't get it. Anyway, Yveltal raid, genuinely, I had to shut the game down and reopen it like 6 times, and then it finally registered that we've walked 20 meters. So, Diglett again, Shinx, Diglett again. It's like 5 Digletts in one batch again. There's a Krogunk. I'm glad that Krogunk's not common in eggs. Diglett needed to be common, to be honest. Another Shinx. And Smoocham. Key thing is any 100%. Ooh, 96. Okay. Hundo costume egg hatch. Yes. That is actually from Ash, Seven Oaks. Yes. Hundo Crow Gunk. Yes. I don't think I had that from however many moons ago or whatever. We will level 50 it. We will best buddy it. Yes. Third hundo of the session. Nice. I am very pleased with that. As you can see, it's starting to come out as dawn. Light will be coming back in less than half an hour, 35 minutes or so. In fact, that looks quite nice out there. Whoa, so blue. Which means I have to change the colour temperature again. It is 6:15 in the morning. I had a sort of 50-minute break, eating, having coffee. Nearly fell asleep while actually drinking espresso. And thank you, Shelby. Early morning raid for me. Down at the bottom of the road here at St Mary's, there is the first legendary raid of Wednesday here in the UK, so I'm going to go and hit that up. I don't want to stop. I want one more shiny, at least. Also, it is bollock freezing. I'm so cold. Hey, thank you, Shelby. Also, Captain Bunzo, be shiny. No 2139, my bad. Still not good. Well, this is very blue. I need to shift the colour balance on this. Look, it's so blue. The problem is all the artificial light around London, certainly a lot of the UK, is very, very orange, which doesn't look so good on camera, so you have to counteract it with the white balance. But then the net result of that is that obviously daylight is actually naturally more blue, so then you combine blue with blue and you get extreme blue. 2112 from Charlie Todd up in Manchester, who's got an earlier Yveltal than me. Manchester white shiny. No. And as I said, our own in-person raid done. Thank you to everybody who jumped in. I saw Shelby 0 times 900 times 90. 2139 again. Who else was in there? Timbers Go made it, and somebody who I missed entirely. JT Valor. Yes, dude. Made it into the raid. Be the white one. I beg. We've walked off another batch of eggs. Excellent. And unfortunately, I've got the Go Plus going, so it's picked up a stop. But there is a Krogunk, Smoochum, and we'd like to get a shiny. I don't think so, honestly. The eggs look pretty flat. Shinx, would have been nice. Right. Come on. One sparkle. Oh, come on. Nope. I'm going to say, right, there's another dead batch. Is there a hundo lurking in here like there was before? No. Unfortunately not. Absol. Need to go and do an Absol raid. Common Absol. Shine for me. I beg. 1392 is very poor. I have a horrible suspicion that we might not get anything else for the remainder of this challenge. Come on, Lachlan, I believe in you. 2646. IV doesn't matter, I need sparkles. So it's about to hit 8 o'clock, which means we've only got 2 hours remaining. Oh my goodness, and fatigue is hitting hard. Come on, be white. Not today, apparently. Just popped home for a change of shoes, because the shoes I was wearing were hurting like mad. Had a glass of water, and on the way home, hatched one at the 2K we picked up by accident because we were spinning stops. That 2K hatched a hundo. What hundo? You have to wait to find out until we caught this Yveltal. And then after all the faffing around it, critical catches. Would you look at that? So thank you, Lachlan, in the bag, but it was this Yungus. Random 2 kilometre egg gave us 100% Yungus. So that's another one adding to the total, which is nice, making 4 hundos, which I think is either tied or the most hundos we've had in the 24-hour challenge. Oh joy, we are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen, with actually a very, very beautiful sky, morning sky, but Butterfree has saved my sanity at the top cluster of Walpole. I was really worried we're actually not going to get another shiny, so a second Butterfree. We got 2 actually last year, so that's Snapsies as well. With 2021. Won't say no to a shiny Butterfree in the wild. It is a beautiful shiny and very cool to get a 3rd stage in the wild as a shiny. At 20 past 8 in the morning, we've still got an hour and 40 to go. 0 star, but it doesn't really matter to be honest. It's into the total. Come on, Lachlan. I believe in you. Ah, damn it. Come on, Shelby. I believe. Wednesday's not shiny Yveltal day, clearly. There is 1 hour remaining. It is 9 AM, and that means one thing, 2 things. Aussie raid hour. So I might just sit down somewhere and raid, because my feet are... they feel like they've been run over by a small tank. Right, with 22 minutes remaining, now raid's coming in from Japan as well. I'm going to head home and we will raid until 10 and then wrap up at the home office, because I was literally sat on a bench. I was falling asleep. I was literally mid-raid. So probably best if I do that in my own house. One last raid, thanks to Cow in a suit. 10 o'clock, ding ding ding, as the raid starts. 10 o'clock has hit, so if this is shiny, it won't count, unfortunately. You may be able to see I am beyond tired. I am so knackered. So, to be honest, when we do the tot-ups, I'm just going to put the stuff on screen and do the calculations in post, because my brain can't comprehend. At the moment, I need to go to bed ASAP. Very best of luck with Yveltal, by the way. It is here until October the 8th, so a good chunk of time still remaining, and I'm probably still raiding for it at this point in the future. I'm just hoping I was okay for raid hour on Wednesday, because it's happening in a few hours. Cow in a suit sparkles. No, we're safe. Time to tot up what we got. I will start off by saying this is probably the most unusual, perhaps, 24-hour grind session, because thinking back, all of the other 24-hour grinds have been in lull periods to do with raids. In fact, the Fashion Week last year, we had Mesprit, we had the late trio in raids, which once you got the shiny of, you didn't really want to raid, so we didn't do any legendary raids out and about. This one, brand new shiny legendary, so very much a draw. And it was like, I want a mix of raids and wild spawns for the event, so that's where this might go a little bit skew. The shinies for the day. It's good when you go over 1 page. So that is 14. 8 wild shinies, which I think is actually tied with last year. But I'm going to include the legendaries because I spent time raiding them. Thanks everybody who sent through invites, genuinely. However, 4 100% IV Pokemon, including the 3rd 100% Yveltal, which was brilliant. Thank you very much, Loath8, for that invite once again. But hatching 2 hundos out of 2 different egg pools. The 100% Krogan with the hat is indeed the very first one. I got the 0%er last year, I think, actually, is what I managed to bag. And then a Yungoos from 2 kilometre egg. And the Gothita right at the very beginning of the day. We, of course, got the 0% Blitzel. You remember getting that quite early on, actually. It was one of the very first sessions we sat down here and did some lures. 0%er for the days. And then the rank 1. I don't know if I put this on camera, actually, but we managed to pick up randomly the rank 1 for Ultra League if you evolve into Toxicroak. So, PvP hundo, Nundo, lots of hundos, lots of shinies. Ooh, that's close to a 0. Today's been sick. Like, the whole of this grind has felt very, very well accomplished. It's been a very good one, even though I am feeling very, very tired indeed. But the end stats, okay, I'm going to do the maths on screen because I cannot comprehend it right now. So we've finished walking 17,058.6 kilometers, which I think from memory is only about 58k, just shy by about 3k of what we did last time. I think was 61 or so. And that's mainly because of stopping and starting doing raids. Pokemon caught a nice round, actually 406,900. Stops visited of 319,218, and then total XP of 378.175 million, which is very healthy indeed. The only other thing to check out is the Furfrou. I don't know off the top of my head how many we've seen. You'll be able to see on screen when I look and say, we have now seen 725. I don't know what we began on, but it genuinely feels like I have seen so many Furfrou, checked every single one, wrestled with the bastard that requires more precision and more golden razzes than Yveltal does to catch. So that blows my mind. But no shiny for that one, which it's a full-on shiny, it's new. I wasn't overly expecting to get it. The one that perplexes me somewhat is Croagunk. Because Croagunk, genuinely, must have seen north of 1,000. And also the total catches may have only gone up by XYZ, but definitely a large proportion of the day I was not catching stuff just because I was running so low on resources, so we definitely checked a lot more than we caught. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this 24-hour grind sesh. I would like to do one more of these before the year is out, but not in the next month, unless there's a cracking good event, maybe for Halloween. Let me know in the comments below if you managed to bag shiny Furfrou already, given that this is going up on Sunday and it's already nearly the end of the event, so I hope you did. How was your luck with Yveltal and all the other aspects of the events? All that is left to say, ladies and gentlemen, is don't forget to check out the brand new design, which you'll see on screen here, the 24-hour challenge grind logo. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new. Thank you very much to the Patreon squad, and indeed everybody who sent through raid invites today. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, and I will see you all in the next one. Do take care.